Alright. Welcome to Zero Pod Jimmy Pablo doing another live play of Fortnite. Though this is the Star Wars Day event. So again, May the 4th is once again back in 2026, and we're gonna see the updated event. Hopefully they made some changes. If not, we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and let's start off by going straight to the store, see what we have today. Okay, we have the Clone Wars. I think there's a bonus outfit. No, there isn't. Okay. Ahsoka, of course. I think this is like from the original. But I don't see anything else. No, I see that it ends. It's kind of a disappointment that would at least have something in here. They don't. Okay. Well, let's just try out this one because there's like they barely released, I think, the 3 maps. And I played the droid thing before. It's like a building thing, but it takes hours upon hours upon hours. So before I go into that, let's first start with the other 2 that I want to try out, and then probably have arenas where if I look at the thing. It's like a 1 versus 1. I guess they put it as a lightsaber duel, so maybe that will be kind of interesting. We'll see. Let's start with this one at least. Alright, let's check this out. Alright. So let's get into it, on with this Star Wars thing. I'm gonna try not to take too long streaming. I want to try out these maps first and then get my review on it, on how this thing is, see what exactly happens. Nothing here. Alright, what are we doing? What's going on? I can't like stabilize. Okay. Kind of weird. Only reason why the Kylo Ren's lightsaber is kind of accurate, because let's say I'm holding a blade right against someone, the little things on the side, what he does. Let me see if I can get somewhere talking about this. Everything's like so noisy in this. So I was saying, the reason why I like about the lightsaber is in Kylo Ren's lightsaber, the blade in the side, the 2 ends, it has like a little 3 ends. The one that sparks out is when you're like, let's say you're pressing upon opponent and you're like holding it down, you could use that lightsaber to turn that blade, that little blade at the end, while holding the thing towards the person's shoulder into burning his shoulder completely. That's what ended up happening in the, I think it was the Force Awakens. It looks like I'm the Rebellion. Okay. So that's what ended up happening. So that's what I like about that lightsaber is when you're hold to press another like opponent, you use that blade in the side just to press it down enough to hit that individual shoulder, so that way it disables the other arm, making it even weaker to fight. Because it hurts when it goes press it.
We've captured command point A.
Yeah, we're taking it hard.
Captured command point B.
Alright, we're taking down stormtroopers right now. Ah, I take it down. Alright, it's fine.
They're boxed in. Hold all command points. We've got this.
Okay. Darn. Taken down. Eliminated.
Look alive, everyone. We've got a Jedi on our side. Give her the opening she needs.
I don't know. I have to figure it out. It's so confusing. The Star Wars Day events. It almost feels like this thing has been copied and pasted through Battlefront. Like, if you play the Battlefront games, that's what it feels like. The new one and old one, that's what it feels
like. We've captured command point C. They are boxed in. Hold all command points. We've got this.
Darn it. Gotta take it down. You need the feel for it right now. I'm trying it out. One's down.
captured command point A. They're boxed in. Hold all command points. We've got this.
Darn it. I'm getting like murked everywhere. Match is over. Match is over. It's first victory. My thing's like weird on me. Okay. That was like the first, I think the first one I've been in with the Rebels. I don't know about it. So far, it feels like a copy and paste from Battlefront. And the weaponry seems a little bit like off. When you notice, I was like playing with, some of them have like blasters from the Empire side. It's all mixed, so kind of strange. Usually the Rebels will have Rebel weapons and the Imperials will have their Imperial weapons, so kind of mixed them on that. So it's kind of really strange. Man, I'm definitely gonna get like copyrighted from this. This is all copyright music. I can't like go to a quieter place. I'm trying to like be more in a quiet area because it's all copyright music. That's the only thing that I don't like that Fortnite has done is you cannot like quiet down the music of the game, so as soon as YouTube picks it up, it's going to read that and it's gonna use that against my streaming video, and it takes so long to take out all that copyright music. It really does. That's why it should give you an option to like mute it. I'm so disappointed that you can't, even though I tried so hard last time and I was playing the droid. It was like music, I couldn't shut it down. Still see the battle goes on.
All squads advance. Establish a perimeter and
Looks like I'm the
neutralize all
PO side.
resistance.
Alright, let's see. It feels like a copy paste from Battlefront. Conquest, this is similar like Conquest you play from the Battlefront. Oh no, that is a little bit more.
The enemy has taken command point B. The enemy has taken command point A.
I don't know.
We've captured command point C.
Took down 2 opponents.
We've captured command point B.
We do terrible. It means our troopers will suck. Or the players suck. I know players that don't have much experience here.
Rebel X-wing detected in the lower atmosphere. Eyes up, troopers. Captured command point A. The rebels have nowhere to run. Keep the command points locked down.
These were capturing the command posts,
We've
but
captured command
I don't
point
see
B.
even here that.
The rebels have nowhere to run. Keep the command points locked down.
We'll still have to see if they made any updates, because it is Star Wars Day after all. Can't be too nosy yet, picky. It's our Emperor. Oh shoot. Alright, let's see what we got. We got this Sith Trooper, we have... Wait, what's going on? I'm giving us X-Wing, okay.
Rebel X-wing detected in the lower atmosphere. AT-AT is in position. Nothing will stand in our way now.
Wow. Looks like I can go up there. Unrestricted. Out.
The enemy has taken command point C.
Okay, that was weird. That was very weird. Okay, oh
We've
shoot.
captured command point B.
Damn. I was getting shot all over the place. Why do they keep sending me on the flyer?
We've captured command point C. The rebels have nowhere to run. Keep the command points locked down. Engage with extreme caution.
trying to shoot at them.
Rebel X-Wing detected in the lower atmosphere. Eyes up, troopers.
So narrow.
The enemy has taken command point A.
You know what would be cool if we can actually have a mode where you just dodge fighting.
The AT-AT is in position. Nothing will stand us user detected. The armed rebel or inquisitor. Engage with extreme caution.
Yeah.
Unknown
take it
force
down.
user detected. Victory is rebel or inquisitor. Report to the shuttle with extreme caution.
Alright, we got this. Why am I'm a death trooper, right? So I should be, oh shoot. I should be not using a hand solar blaster. At least we got them down. There's too much copyright. I don't know what's going on. Too much. I couldn't even speak. Yes. That should do it. I'm gonna try. Let's see, what's the next one? Vader's Escape. See if they did anything to probably on this day to make changes. If not, then I don't know. So far, the Conquest feels like a copy and paste from Battlefront. Everything's all over the place in the weaponry. Some characters use weird weapons. I guess it's Fortnite's version of Conquest than the one we usually got from Battlefront, the actual games. So it's kind of strange to have some weaponries from soldiers that don't even use those. Like the hand soul blaster, Death Storm troopers don't use those. That's a weird one. But let's see what this one has to offer. Maybe there's something different, or we'll see. Fortnite should be fun for everyone. Be welcome to new players. Okay. Hold up. Okay, so here's what the situation is. I was wearing the wrong skin for this outfit, so we'll see what happens with this one. I hope that it doesn't look bad. I kind of messed up with that. So I'm wearing like something that's against the that I am trying to run. We'll see if it's like somewhere like we're trying to escape, you know, escape the room. I know the better. Okay.
Splendid. We are ready. Initiating the jump to hyperspace in 30 seconds.
It's weird. Almost felt like the aluminum Falcon ship.
All crew accounted for. Initiating the jump to hyperspace.
Traveling to a Star Destroyer. Elected Star Destroyer. Retrieve. Okay. Should be simple.
Use your scanner. The evacuation triggered a full lockdown. Nothing opens without your power source. A power cell. Handle it carefully. They tend to become unstable when moved. Head to the command bridge. That's where the fuel reserves were last routed. Do not let fear slow you down. The rebellion needs you in one piece.
He's vanished. Like he's not here.
I know a Java that can offer nice credits for that. Don't lose it.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good.
Looks like the Empire is here. Now go down to movements. Sadly.
Oh no. Fear Darth Vader might show up. I couldn't make it. What was that? I hear someone breathing. It's not good. Not good.
Power levels rising. I suggest you stay alert. Not buildings are
Pinned down. Damn. That's a mission failed.
splendid. We are ready. Initiating the jump to hyperspace in 30 seconds.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see.
All crew accounted for. Initiating the jump to hyperspace. Use your stamina. The evacuation triggered a full lockdown. That's your single source for power cell. Handle it carefully. They tend to become unstable when moved.
Okay, that was one.
Head to the command bridge. That's where the fuel reserves were last routed. Do not let fear slow you down. The rebellion needs you in one piece. I know a Jawa that can offer nice credits for that. Don't lose it. Looks like the Empire is here. That will complicate things. Sadly.
Everyone's failing. We're not doing good as a team. Uh-oh, no, not like that. How did that sound?
Power levels rising. I suggest you stay alert. That doesn't sound good.
I killed by accident. Not my fault. Damn. Another loss. Okay. Oh, probably have my mic thing on. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna try one more time of this thing to see if I'm satisfied, and then we'll see what happens. It's taking so long. I'm gonna try with a different group, and then if things go south, then I know what's going on. But so far, as an advertisement for this mode, it feels like misleading. I'm not supposed to escape Vader, but the way they had it in the advertisement did not match. But I'm still getting the feel for it, so we'll see. Alright, what's going on the outer rim? Okay, okay. Who are these individuals? You haven't seen those wings before.
We are ready. Initiating the jump to hyperspace in 30 seconds.
Where's the other member? You not ready? Feel like none of them are ready.
All crew accounted for. Initiating the jump to hyperspace. Use your scanner. The evacuation triggered a full lockdown. Nothing opens without power. That's your signal source, a power cell. Handle it carefully. They tend to become unstable when moved.
Looks like we're having trouble here for some reason. I don't think anyone knows how to hack. Well, I guess we have teammates that are not even doing good things. Let me see. I was able to open this one because somehow the other teammates there have no idea how to open doors. Oh goodness, I think this is a projected mode of failure. There's nothing here that makes it sound like you're interested in wanting to continue playing. What is happening? I was able to open the other door, but somehow they had trouble. Maybe if I find something. I hate when they do that. Some shadows you see, but he's not even there. Like Vader's not there, just shadows. I see something.
I know a Java that can offer nice credits for that. Don't lose it.
I'll go fast as possible. I have to go this way, but oh shoot, I think I made it to the end. I don't like the sound what's going on, but I think we could still make it. Okay, that's one.
Here. Now we'll exactly.
It's not good, not good. When you have teammates who just work as a team, See my teammates doing that, exactly that. Oh, what? They ditched us, the other two? Oh, that's not good.
It is useless to resist.
Like, quickly in here. We're not gonna make it. There's like a dead end. We're gonna make it. Hey, let's get in here quick. He's coming. No, no, what are you doing? Oh no. The player went the wrong way. Could have followed me. I had it all blocked off.
Power levels rising. I suggest you stay alert. That does not sound good.
Damn. So far the mode is disappointing. It's a disappointment. They could have done a better job with it. hmm See, it was supposed to be described as you're supposed to escape Lord Vader in a like race, something like that, race or escape the rooms, and you're trying to like get the heck out of there, but for some reason the way it was advertised made it seem like that. Only when we play the game, it's not like that at all. So, kind of disappointing with that. Let me try this one. Now, I did play this one, but you'll probably see once you take a look at the whole scenario here. It's like you're building droids, but you get the sense of what's going on. I'm gonna show you why this one is also like didn't make the landing, so I'll show you. So the whole purpose of this, you're like trying to collect coins as you go. The only thing is, like, when you collect these coins, they take very, very long. Like, you have to wait like an entire hours just to get these things moving. And if you're lucky, you get the amount you want to get. You see, this one costs like 40. This one over here costs like 90k. I do have a lounge, but each one takes a lot. Including all these mostly could cost too, but why I'm kind of upset because they had all these cool droids. Let me show you the droids. See, this is the droid. So yeah, each of these droids cost like 100 and something Ks. This one's like 43. Now you're saying, well, how's that? Like, these cool droids, how did it be that expensive? Well, that's the thing. You find yourself like having to be stuck all day grinding these coins, and so yeah, each one gets like a couple of hundreds, and you're here grinding all day trying to get these droids fixed. So just for like maybe about 5 minutes, I'm only able to get that amount. So they had a cool idea, but the prices for to get these good droids, you're still stuck with a low amount, and it feels like you have to wait until maybe hours upon hours to get which one you want. This is a cool one, but you have to wait until you get that amount. So like, okay, well, you can get this one. The problem is when you don't have the slots in there, you can't grind them until you get that amount. So it's another amount on top of the amount that you already previously bought. So it's hours upon hours of this. It feels so bad. So you get the whole premise of how the how this droid thing works. That's why I only gave it like a 6 out of 10. Because of how long you have to grind. I mean, this will look good if you're doing like a mobile game. You'll be building this using the mobile game to go through. Because I would think this will work better as a mobile idea, not an actual game from Fortnite you put in. And then you could just customize how many droids you want to build, while maybe getting extra free ones from ads. Because to wait this long to get this type of stuff, it's too much. Too much waiting. I know, they really had some cool ideas here, and I like the concept of the droids, but if you're gonna make them go hours and hours of grinding like that, you might as well just play another mode. So that's the reason I gave it a 6. I mean, it still had a cool premise, but it wasn't something you want to wait on because it feels like a mobile game instead of an actual game. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit this one. That's why I didn't really enjoy this one. Still a cool concept, but it wasn't something that I'm just gonna grind all the hours and hours. Alright, so let me check this one out. Dismiss. What do we have here? Duels. Oh, those are unavailable. I'm gonna have to choose somebody different. See my list. I'm gonna have to get one of these swords for right now. Oh, that's the new one. I'll go with that one. Alright, well they barely just added this one, so hopefully it'll be better than the other 3 I played. I think this is like arena, but guess they put a Star Wars mode on it. So maybe it's a lightsaber fight. I'll find out.
Ever feel like you're being watched? Don't hold back. Fight to win.
That the lightsaber do it. It was supposed to be a lightsaber duel, so we're using weapons?
Effortless.
Okay,
As
that's
it should
better.
be.
But you're adding weapons to this duel. Kinda kills the moment. Should be only like lightsabers.
Dig in. Show me your best.
Of course I had a shotgun.
A misstep.
Yeah, see, there's not a
Correct.
fair fight. If you have guns in it, it will be fair fight. It was just lightsabers. Wait, now we're doing Bob the Builder. My goodness.
Time for a
Damn.
little payback, don't you think? A misstep. Corrected.
There's no fair fight with this. It's like use guns with lightsabers, so they can Punic can use weapons to shoot you down. So was it necessary to add the lightsabers? Are they gonna do that?
Total domination. To be elite is to master the art of battle.
I don't know. Alright, gotcha. See, if it was like lightsaber
that is
fights,
elite.
just dueling, I wouldn't have any issue.
Play like you mean it.
Yeah. The whole point of this duel could have been better if it's just like rather weapons by itself or lightsaber by itself. Okay. I don't know. Wonder if, let me see. I know Battle Royale has it. Check it outfits. No, it looks like it's only the areas, but I'll give it a shot. I don't see no lightsabers in this. In this mode right now, there's no lightsabers. It's just regular weaponry. That's the entire game. It's got to be a disappointment if they can't even put Star Wars weapons in this mode. I know the previous seasons did that. Like, if it's a special event, they should at least consider it. But no, no consideration. Man. I'm not supposed to resent the Empire, but still have those two things really bad. Wow, you had a fighting chance to kill me, and you failed. That's a bad move. What's up with these players? They should be like at least trying to kill me. Instead, they're just doing this. Ugh. what is wrong with these players today? They're like out of it. They could have had many opportunities to kill me, but instead they're just running around, jumping around. My goodness. Not a single hit. I think they're out of it today. Let me see, talk about this mode of Team Rumble. I think it was like Rumble Response. For somehow, we always respond just in this location, no other location, so it feels like rather the mode is broken or the thing is like stuck here. That's why I'm kind of disappointed with that. I played that mode many times. That's better. That's more like it. It had to take the ones on the bottom to actually take me down, because I played with individuals who don't know what the heck they were doing. But at least I got someone who's actually playing. All right, turn the lobby. What's this? Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Could message that on my chat, but I guess not. They want to just do direct messages now. So the whole concept of these modes from Star Wars, they try to do something special, but yet again, you know, from the droid thing to the Darth Vader, there are still disappointments. So let me try this one more time to see if it does change.
All units move to designated zones. Unknown force user detected. They aren't rebel or inquisitor. The enemy has taken extreme caution. Point B.
Alright, him again. It looks like it's the same map. There's no change. Got me the same one. They got the Empire. It's hard to fight against the Jedi.
Enemy has taken command point A. Enemy Jedi detected. Maintain distance and utilize suppressing fire. Do not let her break the line.
I got it. Don't worry.
Unknown force user detected. Point they aren't rebel or inquisitor. Engage with extreme caution.
Elimination.
Rebel X-Wing detected in the lower atmosphere. Eyes up, troopers.
Let's take a look. At least I have this they can write on. Not working. That's not working. I'm gonna keep moving. It's weird for a stormtrooper to ride one of these.
The enemy has taken command point B.
We need to get C then.
Unknown force user detected. They aren't rebel or inquisitor. Engage with extreme caution. Enemy Jedi detected. Maintain distance and utilize suppressing fire. Do not let her break the line. Unknown force user detected. They aren't rebel or inquisitor. Engage with extreme caution.
Damn. Gone. Thing fell down. Couldn't save it.
KT-80 is in position. Nothing will stand in our way now. The enemy has taken command point B. Unknown force user detected. They aren't rebel or inquisitor.
Alright, alright.
Unknown force user detected.
It should be fine. Like,
Eyes up. Unknown force user detected. They aren't rebel or inquisitor. Engage with extreme caution.
trying to shoot me down.
We've lost our heavy armor. All squads provide cover for the survivors.
Damn.
Don't let the rebels capitalize on this. We've captured command point B.
It's so weird using this a gun for a death trooper.
The enemy has taken command point C. Enemy Y-wings incoming. Heads down.
Darn. So many
We've
damages.
captured command point A.
Alright, I'm gonna try this one.
We can't hold them. Retreat. Enemy Y-wings incoming. Heads down.
At least we won victory, I think. Yeah, should be a victory. Is it? Nah, it's not. Darn. It feels like only the same maps, like 2 of them, because I know there's one in the space station. There's nothing much here that I would see. Everything, I feel like, how you say this? They copy and paste this one from the Battlefront, which Battlefront is much better, way better. So, I think, to be honest, I would say this mode, if it's true there's only 2 maps, it's still considered a little bit of a failure. I mean, if you played Battlefront, you'll know that has way more gun classes and modes you can play in, much is more funner. Everyone loves that game. I even went far as putting it in my side of my console because that's how popular the game was. Because they keep adding a lot of good maps. The only issue was they stopped updating it. They could have done so variety of like at least many maps and worlds they could have put in. But they just stopped doing it. Could have been a success, but they made DICE, the war studios behind it as well, to go to, you know, Battlefield, and that's what ended up happening. They stopped updating the game. It was a disappointment. Yeah, it looks like only 2 maps.
Imperial Command is watching. Do not fail us for the Empire.
Wow. I'm still a stormtrooper. I'll do my best to. Oh shoot. Well, here's some news. At least that you're able to play like different class stormtroopers, but even though they're identical, I feel like the weaponry is still a mix. Okay, so that part's done.
captured command point B. Enemy Jedi detected. Maintain distance.
Darn it. This blaster is powerful, but for this stormtrooper, they could have just used a death one. Yeah, my jetpack is like weird.
Lord Vader has arrived on the front. Stay out of his way and let him finish this.
The only thing I'm having like disappointment is like when I'm playing this mode, I'm like certain guns are mixed up, and yes, you could shoot other individuals, but I feel like even if I do that, I'm still like, you know, on 2 maps, and feels like well, at least they're not like the custom ones that you see Fortnite, because those I'm having problems with when like they go repeat and repeat, and when you shoot someone it's not really accurate because like they made it in a way that it's making it harder to take down individuals.
Reinforcing your position. Let's finish this.
Okay, well, I haven't found... Oh, shoot. You know what these troopers will be better for? The ones with blasters, not using the hand solo. There's these gray troopers that they had in the previous old classic Battlefronts 1 and 2. That's what this would be better for. The gray troopers are like all dark gray, and they're like equipped with the jetpack. That's what those will be best for, not the death troopers that you see right here. Because it makes sense for those ones to have that than this one. I think this is broken because look at them, they're just stuck there, ready to be shot at. Someone's around. There's footprints.
Have nowhere to run. Keep the command points locked down.
Damn, can't even get through. Okay, eliminate another individual. Looks like we won the match. I'll give you my perspective of what I think in this, so that way it's understood. Let me go ahead and return back to the lobby. The whole Star Wars thing that we've seen in Fortnite from this year's, pre than last year's probably was the better, because the fact that you had the whole battle pass and the entire map dedicated to Star Wars. This year they decided, hey, let's go ahead and do some modes. So I was like, okay, but this was the modes. For this one, I gave it a 5 out of 10, and the reason for that is because when I was playing this, I feel like they completely copied and pasted from Battlefront and mixed up the weapons. You don't get the weapon icons that you usually get from those games. Instead, they put only what they believe looks good. So you have enemies using the good weapons and you have other ones using the bad weapons. So it's like mixed. It kind of let me down, the fact that you have to like constantly, like we're talking about constantly trying to, like, what's the right way to say this? You're constantly trying and trying again and again to make something work when you know it feels like it's not finished. So it feels like a work in progress and it doesn't feel like it was ready at launch. I suggest they could have added 3 more modes and fixed the class weapons, so that way if you're a rebel, you go with the weapons that are mostly rebel weapons. And if you're like an imperial, then you go with more imperial weapons, separating them. So I think they messed up right there. And they also messed up the fact that when you use like dodge fighting, it's just a certain like little small area. That's bad. I would prefer to have that separate mode so you could just go pure only dodge fighting. To not have that mode, because I'm looking at it right now, it's very disappointing. Though you do have this one, but the problem with Respawn Rumble is you're just stuck with one map every time. That's within the Fortnite game itself. So that's kind of upsetting. You do have custom made ones, but the problem is they're broken. The reason why I don't play them is because every time I do that, their modes are adequate to taking down opponents, meaning they don't get killed quick. They take a while, like if you're shooting someone regularly, and it makes it more harder to take down opponents. That makes it difficult for me to like face. And then the respawning sucks sometimes when they don't fix them. And then when the mode is done, it takes like for an entire like hours after hours just to finish that. So I didn't think that that would make it, they didn't make it work. Now for the Vader's escape, I just want to give it a 4. Its false advertisement has nothing to do with escape the rooms. You're just trying to like do a heist basically to try to steal something that doesn't belong to them, just to make it credits. And they know, of course, the Empire is gonna come because that's their Star Destroyer that's being in the wreckage. So everything in that ad is misleading. There's nothing that feels like you're running away, and that's why it has like lesser and lesser players than the one that curiously, Galactic Stage and the Droidicon. I say that they kind of need to. They should have done at least make a lot of players join in so they can run from Darth Vader. Instead, it would be kind of cool. Or they're trying to find a way to get the heck out of that station, the Star Destroyer, or Star Destroyer, instead of just trying to make a heist out of it. So I think that was a letdown. They could have done better. So that's why I gave it a 4 out of 10. Now you got this one, the Droidicon. I gave it this one a 6, but here's the reason why it beats the other two. You have cool droids. You have all this stuff you could build with it. The only issue I have from you seen earlier, you have to like wait long waits to get your droid, and you can't even customize your droid. You could customize maybe some of your paints, but not like getting it iconic. So it was a huge letdown to have this mode where you're supposed to be building stuff, and yet it's like, well, here's the thing: you have traded, you have that, but you can't do that if you don't have enough like currency as you start up. The startup should have been at least like a million currency to start up. I think that's where they messed up. So I think that the hugest, biggest letdown was the way that you earn currency. That was the biggest letdown, and that's why this mode could have done better. It feels like a mobile game. Like it will work on a mobile game. You want to progress your hours, just grinding, grinding, just to get your droids to look cool. Yes, that looks cool as a mobile game, but as a regular game, to be honest, no, it does not. I wouldn't wait hours and hours just to get this thing done. So I gotta give it a 6 out of 10. They could have done better, and they could have made it at a point where you start up with good amounts, so that way you can get good droids at least. So you can get everything you need to get money flowing. If you want to make a droid cantina with filled of them, then go ahead. But that's why. Now this one I liked. The only issue is you're adding weapons and lightsabers. And to be honest, when you have lightsabers and weapons, it doesn't make a good combination. They could have just separated them. That would have been much better. And then you're still doing Bob the Builder. So there's no way you could like go against your opponent just straight one versus one combat. So I think that that's where I say this. Yeah, they let me down that part. But I'm trying to think. Hold on, give me a second. If I were to compare the previous season to this one, this other season, the previous one did a much better job. I felt like it was more alive. You're fighting against using your own characters, by the way, fighting against using Star Wars weapons and going to iconic places, like a bunch of them, not just one or two. There's a tons of them, and they had a battle pass included with it. So I think this was a huge letdown for this Star Wars Day, and it came out to be a disappointment. So maybe they could have done better. Who knows? But that's my opinion with this. They didn't have anything in the regular like Battle Royale, so that kind of disappoints individuals. That Star Wars Day they could at least made limited time Star Wars weapons. I didn't see that there. So it looks like yes, Star Wars Day for Fortnite is huge of a letdown, and could have done better. Could have. So for a whole entire Star Wars Day for Fortnite for 2026, I'm giving it third place. The only reason why I'm giving it third place is because there is I think the early days when you've seen those seasons where they had Star Wars weapons, you can use your character and you can fight against opponents. You're able to do that in that season of the beginning days of Star Wars when it was introduced. That's why I gave that one uh second place, because they introduced it and they had some cool ideas with it too. With the with the this one, it feels like they're only having modes to it, and the modes are not are broken. They have copyright issues, so you're stuck with just forcing yourself into this. So I think this was a letdown. They went from going up high with the previous season, it had every iconic places, to having all our cool things, even a battle pass, to being a huge letdown now that you're just okay. Now you're just doing modes, and these modes are hardly even there. There's only two maps in one of them. You only have all this excessive amount of long hours you have to grind into. It feels like a mobile game. And then Vader's Escape, it feels like false advertisement. You feel like more like a heist than actual escape. So yeah, that's my rating for this entire thing, is a 5 out of 10. Average, not so well, could have done better. They dropped the ball, they didn't really land anything to this, and I think they could have done a better job. So that was my take. Again, hopefully everyone enjoys Star Wars Day. I mean, may the 4th be with you, and that's about it. So that's it, and bye bye.